All right, our first guy up is one of the judges' wild cards, Greyson Fletcher. The judges had two choices for the guys that did not qualify for the finals, and they chose Greyson Fletcher and Raney Beres. Both of these guys were huge standouts, didn't quite make it in the top 10 in points. So this contest is a unique format. The judges get two judges' wild cards to join the finals. So right now, we're going to have each one of these three guys is going to get a 40-second intro run and then a 10-minute jam.
Well, it doesn't get any wilder than this guy. He's got the wild beard and mustache just to really top it off.
Oh, I love it. With the beard, it looks like Greyson aged 20 years in the last year.
Look at that, just bashes his tail out of the front blunt.
That is just board control, man. Just popping off on the 50-50 in the deep end. Solid intro run, and this guy, speaking of wild style, Raney Beres, we were just talking about it, came off a huge slam a couple weeks ago in Vancouver. This guy did one of the gnarliest transfers at this contest last year.
This guy's one of the most exciting guys to watch live that you'll ever see. You never know what's going to happen when this guy drops in.
He just got hung up on the 50-50 also, so these guys having a couple falls on the intro run, but they're going to have about 9 minutes to go. Vincent Matheron, we talked about, he's got the Marseille lines already, so he figured this bowl out pretty quick.
How's this kid doing, though, in a heat with these two maniacs?
Yeah, seriously. Vincent's only 16 years old, one of his first trips over here. Yeah, backside tailslide revert on the extension. Solid little intro run for Vincent.
Yeah, he's definitely focused on his skating. You can see he's got his head down, got his lines down packed like that. Nice lip slide around the corner.
Well, hopefully he doesn't have his head down when there's two other guys in the bowl in the jam session in a minute.
No, he might need his hip pads and helmet for that one.
All right, now it is jam time. We got three guys, and we got 8.5 minutes on the clock, and Greyson Fletcher is in the bowl.
Straight into a back truck bash, back tail bash. Outside feeble.
Oh, look at that. Raney coming in.
Little power slash.
That's one good thing about loose trucks. Whoa! Backside 180 over the spine.
What's Raney got? Mayhem, that's what Raney's got. Absolute mayhem.
Backside bone was planting a hand also. These guys have a little bit more space because the last couple days it's been 4-man heats. In the finals right here, it's only 3, but we're already seeing some near collisions right there. Vincent almost got taken out going up for the hit.
Now, these are the two guys you don't want to drop in on.
Yeah, no kidding.
See, I don't think they have any idea where they're going. That's a fact. And that's why they're who they are. That's why they get the wild reputation.
It's got to be cool for Greyson coming from the surfing royalty family with the entire surf crowd here for the surf event here.
Oh.
I'm sure Greyson probably has more friends and family in the crowd and the VIP sections than anyone out here.
I'm sure half of his family's got his back in the crowd somewhere.
And this is really an event that a lot of us had seen Greyson skate for years. Wow, massive backside ollie to tail. But I feel, oh my gosh, he almost acid dropped to
He's going for a nose wheelie right there.
But I feel like this event last year really helped put Greyson on the map because he was such a highlight. Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Huge slam by Vincent. Hopefully he's okay. That half-cab nose grind has taken Vincent out a couple times this week.
I mean, we touched on this earlier, but this is such a great thing to have an event that really showcases this kind of skateboarding.
Yeah, this is something where now the new generation that has parks like this to skate all around the world, it's really cool to see the talent. And every one of these bowl contests gets gnarlier and gnarlier and gnarlier just because this new generation has access to bowls and parks like this.
And that's why you see so many people in the crowd. Everybody really wants to see these guys flying because they can appreciate it, they understand it, they know what's going on.
I've never seen anyone do a front blunt to Smith, and now I just saw Pedro do one and then Greyson do one. So that's just
safety.
That is just amazing board control. Good to see Vincent back up after that hard slam over the spine. We got just over 5 minutes to go. This is the first jam of the finals. This is it. No more after this. Actually, we're going to do the Cardiel Cash for tricks but this is for the big money. These 4 heats right now are going to decide the 25 grand for first place.
Here we go, Greyson. What you got, boy? Let's see this.
It's so cool. Greyson he's got these monstrous feet, but he's really so light-footed. Oh my gosh, Stalefish just on the toes.
Big old Stale.
These lines just look impossible. The lines that Greyson takes into the deep end.
Oh, look at that.
I'm so glad that Greyson got a wild card into the finals. That is so fun to watch.
Oh, Raney right in there. Yeah.
Raney's originally from San Antonio, Texas. A shout out to his mom and his brother. I know they're always watching the webcast. And I know San Antonio's proud of Raney. I've met a few skaters from San Antonio from the shops and the parks there, and I know they're always following Raney's skateboard tours and travels. So shout out to everyone in San Antonio watching their hometown boy.
Looks like he's winding up. You think he's trying to land on the spine?
Yeah,
or he's just going for the transfer right there?
That looks like a board breaker right there.
Yeah, that looks like a make or break. It's either the board or the body, or a make.
Kidding,
one of those 3.
It's the finals, no holding back right now.
See the Greyson wind up. There's that frontside feeble.
Gosh.
Big
That
old
was the most extended 1 foot I've ever seen.
Oh!
Is he trying to land in the corner or just backside 180 straight over the spine? That is so sick looking.
That's the scariest one to do. A straight backside ollie coming in fakey into the spine.
All right, Raney.
Nice old Stale.
Boning the Stale out on the extension.
There's an unconventional line. Frontside 50-50 to just bash it and roll. It's called the bash and roll. You know, I'm so stoked that this kid is in this heat.
Yeah.
He's going to be in his hotel room later tonight. He's going to sit there and he's going to be tapping on his head going, did I really just skate in the heat with the 2 gnarliest dudes out there right now, the 2 rawest guys on the concrete?
He's going to be in shock from this entire weekend experience, man.
Good for him, man.
Came over for a little skate vacation to California and just gets thrown in with the Sharks.
Now he's bringing the Marseille vibe. He's been in the true spirit of Marseille today.
Yeah, well, he's definitely made Marseille proud in the last couple days. And even getting up from that monster slam that he took a little while ago, just jumping off the frontside air over the hip right there. We got 2.5 minutes to go. It's the first heat of the finals. And the wild man is in the bottom of the bowl again.
I think he just wants some death metal blasting and blurring right now. Same with Raney.
Oh, feet flying off on that indie air. I'm kind of glad he bailed off of that one. That one looked pretty hairy.
Let's see as much of the indie air as you'd like to see, huh?
Yeah. I was glad to see Raven did some good ones in that last heat. We'll see Raven in the next jam doing some indie airs, hopefully.
Just so you guys know, if you go front side and you grab like that, it's a front side air, and you go back side, it
is an indie air.
There we go.
The term frontside indie is non-existent in skateboarding. I know you snowboarders like to use it, but there's no such thing as the frontside.
Whoa! Going for the lip to Smith or Smith lip? Tongue twister to fakie.
Coping dancing for Greyson Fletcher. Hopefully, I want to see the backside 180, man, over the spine. So in our next jam, once these guys wrap up, we're going to have Alex Sorgente, Raven Tershi, and Ronnie Sandoval in the finals. Every one of these heats is a good one. I couldn't tell what Greyson did in the background right there, but it looked like Greyson pulled something off on the bridge and the lazy man pivot in the deep end.
I love that. Bringing some new styles to skateboarding.
It's like the dead man pivot.
That's what we need, man. That's why as soon as Christian and Zoe drops in, you stop and you watch.
Exactly.
It's less is more. It's not as many tricks as you can get. It's how you do them, what you do with them, and how you ride.
I mean, that's really Greyson in a nutshell. Greyson doesn't have the deepest bag of tricks, but every trick that he does better than anyone.
And every single one he does, he looks like he's going to really get in trouble, and he keeps rolling.
Yeah.
Keeps the excitement up.
I remember last year at this contest, just some of the blasting airs he did over the hip, where he would land and his knees and hands were just dragging on the floor, and somehow he would ride away. It's so fun to watch. So it looks like 30 seconds left. What's Greyson got for us? This is the end of jam number 1.
Gonna fly some high. Let's see some air. Yeah.
Oh. Looked like he was gonna hang up there on the extension. Last couple runs.
Frontside 1 foot, raw dogging it.
See Raney in the background just going down over the bridge. Vincent with a backside disaster. Last few seconds, what do we got? Backflip through the corner. See if Greyson can get one more. That is gonna be time. Great skateboarding by Greyson Fletcher, Raney Beres, and Vincent Matheron.
You know, it was crazy because I got to watch the entire bowl, and so much goes on that the cameras can't catch.
So basically what you're saying is next year, everyone that's watching the webcast should come and watch in person.
Exactly. If you live in Southern California, if you can afford a plane ticket, you're gonna want to see Greyson Fletcher's entire crazy lines. Greyson killed that jam. I don't know what you guys saw on the webcast.
Yes,
but
we saw a lot of awesome skateboarding, and we saw Vincent here on screen take a massive slam. Not sure if you saw that one. Here's
did see
Greyson
that.
with a
Oh.
toey sailfish.
hanging on.
Almost Mark Gonzalez style right there. And watch this. That is such a crazy technique. Front foot off, slapping the tail coming in right there. Raney Beres, solid frontside 360 over the spine. And